Yo, small change, what's happening?
Here we introduce my brother, who's being played by Johnny Thunder. Johnny was lead guitar player and singer for the Heartbreakers. That was his band in the 70s.
And the New York Dolls before that.
Is here with his friend Roger.
That's the first time we see him, right, in the film?
Yeah. Johnny, I met him at a friend's house, Patty Giordano's. We got to be friends pretty quickly. And I had asked him if he would do the soundtrack for the film, which he was more than happy to do. He came over to look at footage one day, and we were just chatting about the film, and then he said that he was thinking maybe he could do a part in the film. And I said, that's great, yeah, that would be good, I'll write you in. And his first idea was to play a priest. Then a couple of days later, he said he thought he should play my brother because we were both Italian, and I had a beauty mark in the exact same place that he did. I thought it was a great idea for her to have a brother. So I wrote him in as my brother, and it worked out really well here.
Yeah, it was nice because after that we wrote a bunch of scenes, or stuck them earlier in the film where she was like talking about how she's trying to reach her brother.
We shot this whole scene in one day.
Roger Royce was an old friend of Johnny's. He was pretty much just playing himself. He was great.
This is family.
Fuck it, hold back. All right, let's go.
I'm gonna come and see you in New York, all right? You wanna come here? Listen, I gotta run. Why don't I call you back in a couple of hours?
No. I'll call you.
Well, listen, if you don't call me in 2 hours, I'm gonna call you. Wait a minute, we'll leave in a second.
Call back in an hour. Let's go. Come on.
All right, listen, I gotta
Beat
run.
up this late. Come on.
All right, I'll talk to you in a little while, okay?
They're not gonna wait for you.
Okay, I love you. I miss you, okay?
I love you too.
I love you too.
And Rachel on the telephone seems really believable. It's also curious because I don't think the payphones in New York even work anymore.
Were we really talking to him? I don't think so, right?
No, she shot a week later.
So where is this fucking scum?
These are friends of Johnny's.
This is Steve Hoda.
Elliot Kidd driving the car, and Jerry. Elliot was in a band called The Demons. They were big in the early 70s.
Why don't you leave his mother out of this? What, you got something for his mother? Hey, you better tell him to shut up. I'm gonna kill the fuck. His mother, there he is now.
That's Jerry Nolan. Jerry was a drummer for the New York Dolls and the Heartbreakers. He was another native New Yorker. This is one of the things I imagined after hearing a gunshot at the wee hours of the morning.
Take this, cocksucker.
That's on the corner of 12th and A.
This was one of the few times we used two cameras in the film.
Yeah, I was up on the roof for that shot.
Jerry, I had asked to do this part, and he was so gung-ho about doing this. Jerry was so charismatic. He was always dressed to the T. We shot this at 5 in the morning because we needed the streets to be empty. He showed up about an hour and a half early, and he was all done up in this great suit. He was so happy to do this scene. We had a great time shooting this. Jerry's lines were really great. We ad-libbed this scene. It's funny that when Jerry sees the cross, he just starts thinking of his regrets, things that he didn't do that he wished he had.
I always loved the line when he said, "I got to change cigarettes, get a lighter brand." It always broke me up.
Yeah, everyone likes that in the movie.
I think he ad-libbed it much. I can't remember.
Jerry died not too long after shooting the scene. He died from meningitis.
We had way too many people in this film that died during the production.
I thought the special effects were very limited and really good for that scene. Just a little bit of...
We had those blood tablets that he had to chew on. We had to do that a few times.
I shot that scene from the same roof.
This was the last shot of the day we shot with Johnny. He was a little tired here, and it worked well in the scene. That doll I gave him.
Yeah, we got some really interesting light reflecting off that mirror, too. That was a nice table.
Maybe I shouldn't have hung up so fast before.
Johnny was very soft-spoken. It's a weird coincidence that in my film, my brother Vito is living in New Orleans, and ironically, Johnny died there before the film was finished.
Yeah, hello. I'd like to make a reservation for New York City tomorrow morning. What's your first flight out? 7:55. Yeah, that'll be fine.